Welcome to Revolve, episode post review with the invisible man and woman, Terrell and CJ, aka For Real Love, BOD, Wrestling Hub and Coach, FCH,
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children and monsters of all ages, space, and time, welcome to episode 43 of the Evolve Post Review. Coach, if you're sleeping, we love you. We will talk about you today heavily. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined today with Miss Cardium.
Hey everybody, welcome to Evolve.
EOD Wrestling Hub 33.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, sexy voice. Here are his thoughts in episode 2 in the group. Hello, sir.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Terrell, take it away, Prince.
Thank you. I was about to start serenading y'all with some songs.
Oh my god.
What up, everybody? My name is Farid Terrell, and this is my fiance, the beautiful werewolf.
Hello, it's CJ Wolfie. How y'all doing?
And together we are For Real Love. And we are here for the post review of Evolve with our hosts, Mr. and Mrs. Invisible. That's Alex Coquito and Cardi M. We are also hereby with EOD 33, Wrestling Hub. And he also does sport reviews too. So don't y'all forget it. And last but not least, the man himself. Hear these thoughts. And when he talk, you will hear his thoughts. And when he don't speak, it's just some thoughts you don't need to hear.
Exactly. I'm with it. I like that.
Thank you. Make it talk.
Lord.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is going to be a controversial one by my standards and by others because a lot of things are going to be said. A lot of edits were not done, and a lot of things are going to say bye-bye to some people. But let's start off with the I said the name last week of the freaking who's the guy on Perfect Match? The Nicholas Shea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what was his band?
Oh, 98 degrees.
Yeah, dude. Thank you. Howard there. That shows his age, just like me. Now 98 degrees comes out.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, thank you. Which is Braxton Cole, Keanu Carver, Cam Hendricks, Harley Regan, and Jax Presley, the Diesels. They're all popping out like, oh yeah, we're gonna show them, and then Jackson says something, and Harley Reid says something which is really embarrassing, and then Keanu Carver, being an Abercrombie and Fitch model now, before he was in a Monster the day before, is saying, oh yeah, bro, yeah, shaka bra. I'm paraphrasing. Braxton Cole immediately calls him baby. That's actually a quote. I'm not. That's disgusting, sir. He should have punched you right in the mouth. That should have been one. Two. Yeah. No. Braxton Cole. Hey, baby, that's right, baby. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Hey, some people just talk like that, you know. Being from Chicago, growing up in Chicago, I live in Mississippi now, but being from Chicago, you just got some people up north that just say that, you know. It's common. It's almost to the equivalent of people saying baby in New Orleans.
Yeah,
and you got people in Chicago like, hey, what's up, baby, or what's up, my baby? What's good?
Yeah, for me, you know? I get it, but Keanu's not the most personable person on earth. Like normally, so, like just talking.
No, I don't say it. I don't say it. I don't say it.
Like just punch him. Like
I don't say it.
But
that's just the Chicago.
He's in his calm.
Yeah, I don't say it. I don't say it. I can't get myself to say it. I just can't say it. Like I just can't look at a dude and be like, "What's up, baby?" or "What's up, my baby?" "What's up, my twin?" What?
This is
my twin. This is my twin right
exactly.
here.
Yeah, exactly. For real love. Here's the scary part about this. We already had this conversation about 15 episodes ago when Harley Ridge and Jack Spriggs hey, let's get it started, baby. I got a pump going. Let's get it started, baby. His words, not mine. We actually talked about this 15 episodes ago, and literally Terrell saying the same exact thing. This is the Twilight Zone, ladies and gentlemen. But after that, they talk about Vanity Project. that they're getting the hell out of here. Cut to Vanity Project. They come into the building. They're like, oh, hundos. I had, hey, how's your mom? Like, my mom's cool, pretty cool, whatever. Then come in Cappuccino Jones, Aaron Rourke, and Eli Knight. And ladies and gentlemen, this is an exclusive because I guess no one ever heard this, not even Evolve themselves because they messed up. And I quote, Jackson Drake says this: I have been the Evolve champion for 250 plus days, so no one's going to beat me. Cappuccino Jones says, shut the hell up because you're going to lose regardless. You haven't been around that much. Ricky Smoke says a big word, irregardless. Shout out to you, sir. I didn't expect you to have that in your curriculum. I know EOD is gonna attack me for that, for me saying that. But either way, they get away, and Vanity Project say what they gotta say. EOD Wrestling Hub, your thoughts on the 98 Degrees promo and Jackson Drake kind of spilling that he is and still champion for the next 3 weeks.
Well,
regardless,
I like the whole thing. Jackson Drake, what he called Captain? What he said that no one cared what he had to say or something like that at one point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, Drake is feeling himself. I love it. But I thought the promo was good. I like the way they opened up the show and everything. And they did address the fact that, we had this PC ID stuff going on. You technically are ID, but you were nowhere in this war. That's basically the point Cappuccino was trying to make and everything, which is true. It's like, yeah, he's a champ. He's doing champ stuff. But, yeah, PC ID war, y'all know where to be found. But it's about you run the place, but all this stuff is going on. I liked it. And based off of what we know on NXT, it's like, they've been called up and everything. So it's like you're watching it a little bit differently now. So, yeah, that's it. It was good. I liked it.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it how they kind of start opening the show on Evolve now, just like doing all the promos and stuff to thinking of like coming on to the show. And that was Jason Drake. Just every day episode, he appearing there, he just be hilarious. And then kind of upgrade more if his character being that dude that he him around LCC being Evolve champion. But them spoiling that though, the how many days he gonna be having it, and then it kind of spoiled it. I didn't like that part, but yeah, we did. But yeah, I like it though.
Okay. Terrell?
Spoiling. The same thing that my fiance said. Spoiling the news that Jackson Drake will be champion is wild because yet again we can't get the real time edits. Don't bring it up at all, Jackson Drake. You know what I'm saying? We need some type of promo class or as some people say PR specialist to let them know. Don't spoil it. Just say, I've been champion all this time or something like that. Like, but don't, tell everybody that, I've been champion for this long, because then, in real time, it goes back to Evolve's time, which is an alternate universe. And it spoils it for everyone. As far as with the 98 Degrees, pouring their heart out and everything. Cam, I like Cam. Cam is pretty dope. He's one of those The Rock variants that I like. I know you don't. I know you had some bad things to say about Ricky Smokes. He's another Rock variant. Dwayne Johnson variant. He's cool. I like that guy. And yeah, Cappuccino Jones. They need to show him a little bit more respect. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he carries himself. He comes off as this cool, laid back guy from the 70s. His wardrobe is like 70, 80ish type of vibe that I get from him. And he's more calm and collected, but I think he needs to be a little bit more aggressive, like that Stone Cold skit that he did one time when he was ice cold Cappuccino Jones. He needs to be a little more aggressive.
Okay. Hear his thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. Terrell, I didn't know you was from Chicago because I grew up there too, so that's what we can talk about as well. But as far as what happened on the show, man, I thought it was really entertaining. Also, I agree with y'all. They shouldn't have spoiled that. They should have said something bro, because now everything that has anything to do with that title from this point on it takes all of the intensity and anything out of it. Because now we know he's going to keep it for however long. So they could have kept that part of it. I thought it was funny. I think it was Jackson Drake that jumped at Cappuccino Jones for a sec. Oh, he jumped at Eli Drake. Oh, not Eli Drake. Sorry, Eli Knight. Sorry. He jumped at him. And just the response on that part was kind of funny. I'm getting LA Knight and Eli, whatever. But the whole thing was actually very, very entertaining for me.
Okay.
I'll say one thing before you go. The dates, like in my head, I don't know like how long they got. So even though they said the number for me, it is for me because I don't keep track of like the actual number of days they actually had the championship. So I know you guys do. So from when they said it to me, I'm just like, okay, they just all right. He's had it for. I just took it like he had it for a long time. That's the way I looked at it because I don't keep track of it like that.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah,
I know, but like
no, I mean I know exactly what you're saying. So y'all mentioned it. I didn't realize it.
I didn't realize it till he told us either. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Like I need to pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I didn't do
it was like
that. That was the first one. Go on.
Yeah, it was like that one time when they had Gold Rush, and basically they were talking about the matches ahead of time.
See, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
It kind of took me back to that. I was like, dang, like y'all couldn't advertise that a little bit better.
Yeah, that was egregious.
No, Shawn Michaels in the beginning of Evolve was doing that too. Like he would we wouldn't know what we wouldn't know what the matches were until immediately until like the moment it came out on Tubi, and then Shawn Michaels on his on his X would just give you all the matches ready to go, like 6 or 8 hours, 12 hours before the show. I'm like, don't do that, dude. I mean, obviously, because good for me for thumbnails.
Because Jackson Drake, he'll have. We know he has a title defense coming up next week on Evolve, right? But then, I mean, Wednesday. So, say for example, tomorrow's Wednesday, today's Tuesday. So we know that he has a title match coming up tomorrow, Wednesday. But you tell us that he's scheduled for a match next week on Gold Rush to defend his title. Yeah. So you basically just told us that he's going to defend his. He's going to retain.
Yeah, that was.
Y'all just told us that he gonna retain.
Yeah.
All they have to do is say he'll fight there if he win. That's all they have to do. Just that one little clip.
Yeah.
Or do a quick do a quick little edit. Yeah, do a quick little edit. Sean Legacy will face the winner of tomorrow's match at Gold Rush. Like, come on, y'all. They need to stop.
At this point, he could have just said I had it for 200 plus days. He didn't have to say 250. That would have cleared all of that.
Mind you, another fun fact in wrestling: him and Ethan Page are the two longest standing champions right now in WWE, all across the board.
Yep, current champions. Yep.
The current champions. Ethan Page is number 1. Jackson Drake is number 2. You could have said that. Like, I'm the second longest reigning champion in the company right now. You didn't have to say. You could have said that.
That's true. That's even better. That's even better. Yes. I agree with that.
We kind of made this phrase up a long time ago. We don't say his name anymore, so therefore we don't say the phrase anymore. We call this the Bryce Donovan curse, where Bryce Donovan, we thought he was going to win against Jackson Drake, and then you said his release the day before the succession. The day before, we still had hope.
Yeah,
we were like, he's like, shout out to Bryce Donovan.
Yeah,
you're doing the best you can. Now there you go. After that, there's video package leading up to the triple threat of Vasa, Kendall, Armstrong, and we get to that match, Vasa, Kendall, and Armstrong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna tell you how long this match was until the end of this play-by-play, because this was just, I do like that they were serious throughout the whole match. Peter Rosenberg and Robert Stone were serious. They were talking about the ups and downs of PJ Vasa, the ups and downs of Kendall Gray, the ups and downs of Callie Armstrong. They were showing it out. They were showing that PJ Vasa, it was a powerhouse, that after Kendall did a drop kick, it didn't work. Callie did a drop kick, it didn't work. And then they both did a drop kick, and then it worked. And then they both did a kip up, looked at each other, and said on site, and just started beating the shit out of each other. I'm like, yes, that is supposed to be a rivalry. Fuck PJ Vasa. Let's go. Goku Vegeta. Let's fucking go. But either way, they both kept at the same time. Outside the ring, Armstrong took out Gray, then got taken down by Vasa. Naturally, a big floor spot that this was the commercial break. After commercial, Vasa squashed both Gray and Armstrong in the corner. She showed very impressive strength by lifting both women in the fireman's carry, even though one got out. Gray managed to hit a German suplex on the larger Vasa. Mind you, this German suplex was very special because it wasn't like she was trying to bounce Vasa off the ropes and do kind of like a snap German. Vasa bounced off the ropes, but then she lost momentum. Kendo had to stop, adjust herself real quick, and then do a German. So that's like that was all deadlift in a sense. I'm like, okay, oh, I was supposed to use your momentum. Oh shit, no momentum. Oh, fuck it. All right, so I give her that. At one point, I have that play-by-play right here. Armstrong came flying out of nowhere to break the pin after she got it up. Armstrong got back into the ring and took out Gray, then power slam Vasa. It was an okay power slam. It wasn't like a Randy Orton power slam. It was okay.
Right.
She ran the ropes, the build-up speed for the Cali connection, and I love the placement of the camera, ladies and gentlemen. All we saw was the ring, the right side of the turnbuckle, all of it, the left side of the turnbuckle, 2 out of 3 turnbuckles. I noticed that the second time I saw this, I'm like, why can't I see the third time? Oh, that's why. And then while Cali's doing the Cali connection, out of nowhere, Kendall Gray does the gray, whatever she calls it. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. I forgot what it's called. The gray area for the 1, 2, 3. PJ Vasa just came out that was on the floor crying. Kendall Gray won. I will say my thoughts on this match. A+. A+ because I love that these three, Kendall and Cali, are becoming like John Cena and Randy Orton. Once they get to know each other, they really can shine in the long runs of the years. You can bring this war back. PJ Vasa was a powerhouse. Okay, that's it. My gripe of this match was 5 minutes and 57 seconds for a triple threat match.
Yep.
5 minutes and 57 seconds. That's all I got. That's the reason I'm mad, only at that purpose of this. 5 minutes and 57 seconds. The second match was 14 minutes and 35.
I said the same thing.
Why can't 3 women have at least a 10-minute match for a triple threat? Triple threat, minimum 10, 12 minutes. That's all I wanted to see.
Yeah, I said the same exact thing.
Exactly.
Your mic is muted.
There we go. Say it again.
We thought y'all was censoring yourself for a minute. I was like, well, they opened
That's
up
what I thought too. I'm like, dang, what they saying?
No, my bad. They thought we were censoring ourselves.
Going crazy over there.
No. Go get it.
No. No, that's it. Like, it should have been longer. I said the same thing last night. I was kind of pissed. The match should have been minimum.
Yeah, you're good.
The match should have been minimum. Like I was saying, like around 14 minutes, 12 minutes, like that.
Mm-hmm.
You settled on 10 minutes. Like we were going back and forth about it, but ultimately, like it didn't have to be. It could have just been filler, even, but there should have been more of a build up for Kendall to win against 2 strong players.
Yes.
So, and it just should have been a longer match.
Also, fun fact: she beat Cali with the same thing twice, except she didn't do the same thing twice. She knew that she can catch Cali on the Cali connection, but she couldn't do the power slam again because Cali understood that. But she could do this new special that Cali didn't see before, out of nowhere. Works for her. EOD, your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I thought this was a really good match. My only gripe about it wasn't so much the time, even though it should have been longer. It was the fact that it was the first match, and I understand why it was the first match now, but it's like, come on. I was like all hyped up. I was talking about it on the live stream. I'm like, yeah, the main event. Then I was like, wait, I thought they were just showing like a hype package, but wait, this match is happening right now. At the beginning, I'm like, why? That was my only gripe. But I was surprised that Kendall won, though. I did like that she came out with Ren Sinclair. Finally, I'm like, oh, where's Carly Bright at? Because this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, both the pin attempts when they had the camera kind of off, where Kendall came out of nowhere, where Callie came out of nowhere, that was pretty cool when they broke up the pins on Vaza. But I'm glad that it was Vaza that took the pin. I actually thought like if she was gonna lose the title, Kendall was the one that needed to get pinned, not Callie. So the fact that they pinned Vaza, I thought that was good. And yeah, it should have been way longer. Like it should have been way longer, but when I'm watching it, they did a lot of stuff in that time, so it felt like it was longer than it actually was. When you said it was like 5, I was like, really? I knew it was short, but I didn't realize it was like that short. But yeah, it was good. Like I give it A. I give it an A.
Okay.
It was still a good match, even though the placement of it was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Kind of made me wish
but
they flexed the episode. Like I don't even know if maybe it was the main event at one point, and then I don't. Well, they didn't mention the main event, but
no.
if it's a taped show, you can always, I filmed this segment, and maybe we'll just move some stuff around. But I don't know. But that's my gripe about it.
They always tell they always tell the wrestlers that every match is the main event for them to make them feel special. But that's for them. Here are these thoughts and rating of the match. But a nice little addendum. I did talk about this last week. The story between Wendy and Kendall has now started. Your thoughts on that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with both of your point as far as what you didn't like about the match. When I saw that they were coming out at the beginning of the show, I was like, that's kind of strange. Why aren't they the main event? And then I was like, okay, they're gonna cut some time out of it, and for it to be that short for a triple threat match, it felt like when I looked up and saw the pin, I was like, that's it. But overall, the amount of time they were given, I thought they did a lot, like really good with the time. And like you said, as far as the commentators talking about each individual wrestler, like talking about PJ Vasa being without her father being there and having two older brothers, and that made her more of a tomboy-ish type of character. I liked how they were describing that and some of the moves they did in the ring. But overall, given the time that they were given, I think this was a really, really good match for what they had.
Okay. CJ, go ahead.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this match too. I also agree too that the match was kind of short though. They really should have had that, had them a little more time. And then it kind of surprised me too that they started off the show with this match. But yeah, the match was really good, and I actually thought that Kendall was gonna lose it, but then I just thought about like on NXT, Kendall was on there and that was just a live show, and yeah, she's still a champion. So I like, yeah, I think she may keep retaining. So. But yeah, overall the match was good, and I give it an A also. But yeah, they should have made it longer for them. This is a big deal. This is a title match. They should have made it make it more longer for them.
Okay, Terrell, your thoughts?
Yeah, I will say the match overall is an A for me, but I feel like the same thing with the duration. The duration was way out of pocket, especially for how they built this storyline up, how they built the matchup between the three, constantly giving them camera time, constantly giving them story time to explain their gripes about why they should be champion and why why she should stay champion. Just to hit us with a 5-minute match is wild. I'm not upset that Kendall Gray retained. I think she's a fighting champion and is well deserved in her own right. But I just feel like I would have been excited to see PJ win. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been hella excited to see it. But yeah, that's just my only thing. I was mad about it at first with it being the opening match, but then I was like, no, because we still got the other two matches. Maybe something's gonna happen at the end. That's the reason why it's the opening match. Maybe they want to just hit us with a shocker, but instead they hit us with a like, dang, that's it.
Yeah. Now, I want to say two things about this. I feel for PJ Vasa, and I talked about this, I think, in the chat. Yeah, Vasa's going after Wendy. Like, if everything's going the way I think it's going, because you can kind of see the booking on the wall, like Kendall. And by the way, like, we have to give credit to Kendall because Callie was in a triple threat and she survived. Callie was in a Legends match and she survived. Like, we have to give the same credit to Callie, the same to Kendall as well. Kendall just survived a triple threat match. Good for her. She just, like, I want her to win, but Wendy is a new Wendy, and Wendy deserves a belt, and she's the gatekeeper of Evolve. She needs to have the belt, and then give it to Vasa. If Callie's gone and Kendall's gone, and all we got is Carly Bright, that it could be the new Carly Bright. We talk about it a little later. We'll talk about her a little later in the show. But if this is the new Carly Bright, something different, something vicious, Wendy is gonna have a whole field of fun to really showcase. Like, hey, you know what? I've been here for 6 years. There's a reason. But in Evolve, ladies and gentlemen, gears don't matter. We'll talk about that in a second. Post-match, Carmen Petrovic, by the way, damn, Chewy. I watched the show twice, and I saw the signs. Let's go.
About a guy called Chewy Martinez who wears the same clothes every 4 episodes. Who is a mediocre to okay announcer, but needs to get better.
Chewy Martinez, with the same clothes as last week and the week before that, is in the VIP section with Carmen Petrovic. She talks about, like, hey, what are you doing over here? Carmen Petrovic says, oh, you know, Armstrong, I don't know why she's given an opportunity. She's been losing after losing, and I've been winning after winning. Addendum, you've been winning against rookies, technically, except for Lady Luck, who's the ID champion, who has 11 years on you. But we'll get to years later on, ladies and gentlemen. Callie Armstrong hears this, gets pissed off. Security tries to hold her back, which is like 3 people, which I like that. Like, Callie's so strong that 3 people have to hold her back, and Chewy, who's like, Chewy's just doing this with his body. Come on, Callie. Come on, Callie. I'm like, don't use your body. You're not John Candy. Don't do that, man. Shout out to John Candy. RIP. I love you. At the point that I loved, which I was gonna clip this for audio, but and I quote Callie Armstrong, yo, where's your sword? I'm about to put it up your ass. Hey, don't be saying that. I'm like, and I love to hear his thoughts. Is like, yeah, that's murder. That's sodomy. I'm like, yeah, because that's true. That's true. Your thoughts. That's exactly what you said. I'm like, yeah, that's what. Yeah, Cardi M, your thoughts on Carmen versus Callie? A lot of K's in this freaking match in the future.
I'm down for that match.
Why?
Just Carmen style versus Callie style. I think that I don't know. It's something we haven't seen
Who wins?
in a while. Who wins? Callie should win.
That's cute. No, who wins? You don't say that to the bookie. I hope this guy wins. No, you give the money to the bookie, and then you say the name
Callie Armstrong wins, because I don't know why they have Carmen on this like winning streak on Evolve
against rookies.
And Callie's not a rookie.
No, Callie's a powerhouse. Callie, if she ran over, she can knock over Carmen Petrovic into the stands. Either way, EOD, thoughts on the post match, Chewy being useless, and Carmen versus Callie. Who wins?
All right. One, I have no Chewy slander, so I have nothing to say about Chewy. Chewy, you're fine in my book. But anyway, Carmen Petrovic, it was kind of weird because how it went because she's been eyeing the title. So for her, I thought she was going to say something about the title. So when she started saying something about Callie, I was like, oh, that ish went left. And then Callie, and you're going to say like right in front of Callie about, oh, you've been losing. The thing is, it is true. She has been on a winning streak. Callie has been on a losing streak. Because what have you done for me lately? But to say right in front of her, even though technically it was like a barricade, so you kind of protect a little bit. And Callie went nuts, like Callie used to do. If y'all remember Evolve, episode 1 when she lost that match, she was hot for about 4 episodes after that loss. So I was like, she should have had some of that energy during that match though, but it took like about a bunch of people to hold her back. But I like where they're going because they're trying to make her seem like she's a contender for the championship. I do think though that Petrovic's probably gonna win. I didn't say she's gonna win clean, but I think she's gonna beat Callie because I don't think Callie is going to be involved for that much longer anyway. So that'll be, you know how they like to do, you go off on your back and everything. So that's why I think she's going to end up winning this feud in the end. So, Petrovic. So. That was a good
I'm sorry. Hear these thoughts. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I thought it was pretty entertaining. And I was watching them hold her back, and I'm like, why are the Evolve referees stronger than the ones on the main roster? Because the ones on the main roster can't hold nobody back. All 3 of them, it was holding back. And then, as you say, with Kylie Armstrong with the attempted murder request with shoving the sword up, like all that stuff was hilarious, unexpected. But it's like you said, it's gonna turn into this whole Carmen and Kylie, the 2K situation here. And I don't know if I really want to see Callie lose that match. I know she's moving up, but I don't know if I want to see her lose that because she's been on a losing streak already. And yeah, but maybe you're right. Maybe EOD, maybe you're right. Maybe, Carmen to find a way to win this and to send Callie up, and that's what's going to come from that. But either way, I thought it was funny.
Okay. CJ, Your thoughts?
Yeah. I'm thinking it's pretty interesting to see these two feuding, and yeah, Carmen been on the roads, like been on the road with her matches lately, and then going against Kylie will be a good challenge for her being this man. But Kylie, yeah, I don't really see her losing in this feud at all. She already got a losing streak. She don't need to get no another one from her. But Carmen is something else too. Having her recent matches. But yeah, and that sword, yeah, that part was kind of funny. It was crazy, but but I see Kelly being getting the upper hand on this feud. She don't need no more losses at all. But going against Carmen, I don't even know for sure, but we might have to see.
Okay, all right, Terrell.
Yeah, this feud is going to be pretty cool. They might not have it too long, but I really do think that Kelly needs some wins because even with Carmen Petrovic, she been wilding out lately. I'm gonna just say that for real. Her in ring performances has been wild, and that finisher, I always loved the finisher. It kind of looked like a Trouble in Paradise. But yeah, I loved it. I think she might give Kelly a run for her money if speed and technical wrestling is going to be overpowering the powerhouse and brawler style of Kelly Armstrong. So I think they're gonna have on. I think they're gonna have a decent match though, for real.
I hope so. I truly hope that they have a good match. Like if this is like the 90% sure that Callie's on the way out, then yeah, Carmen should win. I don't like it that she went from rookie, former Evolve champion, powerhouse, the person that ran the place for like a good minute. But then this is the new era. If Callie and Kendra are going up, then you have to like, all right, you got to make Carmen. I mean, good for Carmen. Carmen got played by Ashanti, so now she got a belt. Like I can feel. It's okay, EOD. I was worried, but I'm glad you're back. But like I was saying that Carmen, if Callie and Kendra are gone, then good for Carmen. Because if Callie and Kendra are gone, yeah, good for Carmen. Because again, she got fucked over by Ashanti. Now she can have a belt. She can be like, she can put it in her face. But either way, good for her. Woman empowerment.
Even there to put it in his face.
Then make a freaking voodoo doll and burn the damn thing. Woman empowerment for Carmen. Good for her, man. Ashanti played her like Ashanti was probably the reason there was a herpes outbreak back in NXT back in the day. That was
whoa. When did that happen? Wait a minute.
Not about that. Yeah, that was the thing. That was a real thing.
Manny Rose story.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was, but
oh man, I thought that was
no real.
All these years, man. I thought that was fake, man. I thought they was just trying to get some clickbait, man.
That was real.
Oh man,
that was real, man. That was all real.
It was burning back then,
like the medication. Oh,
it was burning.
Wow,
I love it.
Wow.
Shout out to KD Nation. Watch it, TNA. Good out. Shout out to you. The Flexo was asking.
I might.
Yeah, it's actually it's on right now.
Yeah, I'm watching it too.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah. Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just came on.
Before we continue,
it just came on 9 minutes ago.
Oh, nice! Shout out to TNA. Hope you guys are doing well. Shout out to Rascals getting fired for going to AEW and getting a pickup real freaking quick. It's like we just got fired.
Saying,
You're hired. Get your ass over here. I'm like,
for real,
yeah.
Man. And that he's saying Hobbs is coming to WWE.
That's that. I mean, okay. First off, ladies and gentlemen, WWE, if you're listening to this, would you do that? You algorithm all our fucking podcasts. Please don't put him in Evolve. Please don't put him in NXT. Put him straight to the main roster. He's been working for years. He doesn't need NXT to train. He doesn't. Okay, put him on Raw. Put him on a freaking good thing. Beat up a Grande Americano just for fun.
Hey,
like if you gonna tag team him,
he can do that. Mark Henry and Hall of Pain. Yeah, Mark Henry and Hall of Pain thing.
The House of Pain. That actually would be really freaking good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Now, we have after Chuy Martinez left and took off his many layers of skin. We have a video package of Trill London, the second one, where he talks about his life. It was not as great as the first one, but it was still a good video package. So we'll just say our quick thoughts on that. Here are these thoughts. clockwise. Here you go. What's your thoughts on the Trill London second?
Yeah,
package?
it's not much to say about it. I mean, it felt like he just kind of repeated the same thing. He was a football player. He's on Miami Dolphins. We already knew that. So when he said it again, it wasn't as effective as before, and it was kind of the same as the other video. So it wasn't terrible, but it, like you said, it wasn't as impactful as the first time we heard this.
All right, Terrell.
Yeah, just it felt like a shorter version of the first one, honestly. But I'm still excited to see. You know, I'm excited to see him more on Evolve now.
Okay. TJ.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty much like the same one, just a little shorter. But I still like the presentation of it, though. It's like seeing like a little music video, introduction or something like that. So, yeah, still looking forward to seeing him in the ring, though. He come on with it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
EOD.
Yeah. If you've seen it before, it was like basically the same thing. But I think they've been doing this a lot with the people they want to feature.
Yep.
You don't just get one vignette; you get like 2 to 3 in consecutive weeks, because I think they might do that too because it's on Tubi, and it might be somebody's first time watching it, so to make sure they catch it one of those episodes. I think that's probably why they do it, because I don't know. But yeah, it was still a good promo and everything, but it was like basically the same promo from last week, but it was still good though.
Okay, Callie, what are your thoughts on Trill London's promo, the second one?
Did you call me Callie?
No. Yeah, sorry. My bad.
It was good. I mean, I don't know. I didn't notice much difference from the first one, so
It was okay. It was okay. Like, by the way, this is the thing about video packages. I don't trust them for shit in Evolve, because like Aaron Rourke had like 5, and then he's in tag teams now. I'm like, okay, you guys are like really misleading me on a lot of things here. Like, honestly,
no, he's getting screen time, so I'm happy.
he's getting screen time, but he's not being a
Marcus
solo.
Mathers, where is he at?
Oh,
I mean,
we will talk about Marcus Mathers later, because we have some matches that they kind of promoted, but not like they secretly promoted for next week. But we'll get to that next week. They actually promoted it, but secretly. Okay. Next up, Timothy Thatcher versus Charlie Dempsey, 14 minutes and 35 seconds. I will say this: this was a standard. This was a standard technical match. Thatcher went for the arm. Charlie Dempsey went for the leg, and they just did that throughout the whole match, throwing up, throwing over each other, breaking, like, just really like the slap. At one point, Charlie Dempsey's on the floor looking up like a turtle, and then Thatcher just slaps him. And I've been watching Hear These Thoughts clips on Instagram. And he said he had the same expression. I remember I was watching with you yesterday when Thatcher slapped Charlie Dempsey in the face. Like, pop, I'm like, damn! Like, that was like, you still owe me $20, sir. We're still in the match, but you owe me $20, sir.
Oh,
so
man.
after that was a good fucking slap, though. I was like gasping. Because again, this was, and like I said last week, the crowd was silent. All you heard was the groans and the slaps and the back bumps that they did when they break each other's knees. In the end, Charlie was going for the knee, switched up, went for the arm, and Thatcher tapped. Straight up tapped.
Yeah.
After he was working his leg for 13 fucking minutes. Okay.
I will add, like, right after the match, Thatcher's just sitting there with his hand just like I don't know. I don't know if maybe he was protecting an injury or something for the storyline, and that's why his wrist, as soon as he went for his wrist, he just kind of caved. But yeah. Oh.
All right, before we get to the next things, I give this match like a C. Like a B+. It was a good match. It was just very long. It was so long.
Compared to
And if it was like a big crowd, it would have been cooler, but it was a small like function. The grandmas are like, what am I watching? The baby went to sleep and woke up, went to sleep, woke up, went to sleep, woke up, like numerous times.
The baby was like trying to escape out of the mom's hands the whole time. Like, let me get in this ring so I can just ring the bell. Like, let's go.
The kids were watching, then they're asking their moms. Like, I rewatched this, ladies and gentlemen. Like, so many people in the audience had different expressions of like horror, amazement, like, what am I doing here? Baby was literally trying to get the hell out of her mama's hands because she probably wanted to be in the match as well.
I've never spent so much time looking at the crowd during the match.
Baby was badass. But commentary was saying that like, oh, that like Charlie Dempsey has jealousy. Thatcher understands that, but doesn't really care. But in a sense of like getting angry, he just took the match anyway. Dempsey won, I guess. Sure, 13 minutes 43 seconds.
Yeah.
Hear these thoughts, your thoughts and rating. I mean, again, B+ for me, but your thoughts and rating of the match.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a B+ too. Like you said, it was pretty long in the beginning. It was kind of slow, but once it picked up, it really picked up. And back to that point where he got smacked in the head, like it just reminded me of the Travis Scott slap to Cody Rhodes. Like that's what I thought as soon as it happened. It's like all the pulls and the submissions and stuff, all of it looked painful, which kind of made sense why he tapped out at the end. It did feel kind of quick, based upon it was a power bomb that he rolled over and then just automatically tapped out, which was kind of strange. But it makes you wonder where they're going to go with this whole feud now that Dempsey won this match. Is it going to continue to something else? Or is it going to be Timothy Thatcher saying, I need to get my get back. I'm not who I used to be, and build into that type of storyline? I don't know. But overall, it was a pretty good match.
Yeah. All right. Terrell?
Before I say my thoughts on the match, I wanted to reply to Wyatt666. Man, Powerhouse Hobbs and Keanu Carver being under the same roof at the same time is going to be a problem for the whole locker room, man.
Massacre.
But yeah, that's a nightmare, man. That's but no, I want to say I'm gonna give the match A-, and that's only because I love technical matches. My favorite wrestlers of all time has always been submission specialists, and those are my go-tos when I'm like just having fun, just playing like some of the old school games or playing some of the new school games. I always go for submission specialists because I'm a crackhead for tapping people out. I can't help it. Right. Like y'all can ask my fiance, man. She would literally look at me like, you know what? You had a long week. You just need to get the anger off. So I just need to I gotta get it. I gotta tap it. Oh God, I got it. Oh, pal, I got it. No, boy.
That is absolute facts.
My inner Vince man, but no. Damn, did I? His name? No, he shall not be named. Anyway, the people in the crowd, they did look. Majority of the people in the crowd did look uncomfortable in a weird way. Yeah, I loved it. I thought, it was a beautifully put together match. It was long. I feel like some of those time limit could have been given to the first match. Honestly, truthfully, the match could have at least been 8 minutes, maybe 8. First match should have been longer, but overall, Charlie, he was the better man, and Timothy Thatcher, like Cardi M said, he was rubbing his wrist or rubbing his arm. He looked distraught. He looked like a baby that just had their candy stolen or was looking for their pacifier.
Yeah.
I felt bad for that man. Yeah.
I'm glad you said the thing about the game because when you said extra fiance, I was like, oh no. I hope you're not putting her submission moves wrong. I got scared.
He tried to.
Oh, he tried to. Okay. Keyword try, huh?
I mean, if you want to call it that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who has a weird wrist injury, I recognize that look on Timothy Thatcher's face. But
man, he looked like he was finna cry.
He did.
Yeah.
So
we'll see next week what's up with that. But CJ and then EOD, share your thoughts.
Yeah, it was pretty good from technical wise, and from the crowd looking. I'm guessing maybe they haven't seen I'm pretty sure they've seen a technical match, but they probably like just seen really nice. It's a good one, but it just maybe they kind of feel of watching a technical wrestling match like that, but but it was good to me. But yeah, it should have been a little bit less not less longer and gave some of the men to the women. It shouldn't have been that long. But I could imagine B plus. Well, but just B. But I was surprised Timothy actually lost. I just thought he was gonna win that match and then give him get Charlie a pat on the back or something like that or something. Or I don't know, but yeah.
Okay. EOD.
All right, sorry, I'm watching Jeff Hardy getting chained up by his ear in the corner. It's
Oh,
right.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
my
they're going
God.
for fences in TNA.
But
Oh,
anyway,
jeez.
What?
yeah, this to me, I'm gonna give the match an A. But I get why because Evolve has a lot of high flyers in there, and I think this might be the very first like real technical match they've had in Evolve.
Yep.
Like they've had people do technical moves, but was like a whole match was just technical match, and they might not be used to seeing it and stuff. Yeah, it did go a little long considering that the first match was short. I'll give it that. And having Thatcher tap out like Gunther tapped out the J was kind of wild. But I thought Dempsey was. I actually think the feud's over. I think they had this match. Dempsey got the win. Now Thatcher, you could tell a story with him if you want. Like, oh, maybe he's distraught, doesn't know if he still got it, if he can still teach the new guys. Maybe they go in that direction with it. And I don't know, but to me, it was really good. I liked the match. It was slow. It was slow, but that's what a technical match is. It's like, that was like an old school match on Evolve. And I like the fact that they have, now you can say, oh, we have different stuff on Evolve. It's not like, oh, we're just going to just have the Cappuccino Jones and the Eli Knights out there. We got powerhouses on here. We got people that can do technical stuff. So it's just a good pace.
Oh, yeah.
No.
So now that the crowd's
I'm happy for that.
seen it one time, so next time when they see it, they won't be like, so, you got to get them used to it too, because it's got to be something for everybody. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
to answer your question, yeah. No, that I feel bad for the baby because the baby is like, I don't want to watch this match. I want to be in the match. Like, I can break them. I watch Benoit matches. I've watched them. Okay. Anyway, back to the show. Harlan Lewis had a video package. He came back from Japan. He knows how to murder people better than he did before. I'm actually happy about that. We'll talk about Harlan Lewis at the end of the show and the prospects of him, but like. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the main event, because it's a long main event, it's time for someone to come down from Mount Olympus and tell us the studometer. Let's go.
If you're not tan and jacked and ready to attack, or if you are weak and pale and ready to fail, then this is not the place for you, because it's time for the studometer.
I'm going to lose it, dummies. I'm going to lose it, dummies. You know how many people ask Itzka what I think about Kit Wilson? Dude, with the stupid entrance theme, doing my pose with his spaghetti arms, I can eat cereal out of his sunken chest. No tan, weak and pale, ready to fail hero on the studometer. 0. Fans, they don't need to cheer Itzka. If it doesn't affect my chest day, best day, it doesn't matter to me. But the fact that they're cheering this dude makes me sick. I hope I get to SmackDown one day so I can smack his ass around and show him why when you're in mid condition, there is no competition. Oh yeah. He wish he had those.
Come on.
Out of his chest. I've never heard that day in my life.
Come on to SmackDown, please. Come on to SmackDown.
Yes. Now, we'll start a little random here. CJ Wolfie, what's your thoughts on a 0 for Kit Wilson and a studometer?
That's wild, too. This is some of the skinny arms doing my pose. But it's funny. But that's crazy if we gave him a 0. But yeah, I think he should. Yeah, come on to SmackDown and teach him a lesson. Get a few going with him on SmackDown. That'd be interesting to see. I would love to see that.
Okay.
Come on with it.
Terrell?
You know what? With the current gimmick that Kit Wilson has right now, trying to, eliminate the toxic masculinity, I will say Isgal is the perfect villain.
Yep.
He is everything that Kit Wilson hates.
Yep.
So give it to him. Yeah, give it to him. Let him have his little moment on SmackDown, shoot, probably possibly keep it going. I mean, it's the perfect feud already.
Yeah, and then at least have more mid card feuds on there.
He could do.
Yeah.
He'll blow up at SmackDown. He will blow
Yeah.
up if he just do one Sodometer or whoever the hell he needs to.
Mhm.
But hear these thoughts, and then EOD, your thoughts on the Studometer of a 0 for Kit Wilson.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got that high. I think a 0 is pretty high given the gimmick of Kit Wilson. And I like Kit Wilson, but the fact that he's against toxic masculinity, I thought he would have been down in a negative somewhere. So very generous of his guy off of that one. And yeah, I agree with you guys. He will be perfect for SmackDown, doing a Studometer on people in like, you know, segments and stuff like that. I think that'll catch on a lot with the fans. So, you know, it's Gal. Hey, I'm with you on that.
EOD, as much as Terrell, CJ Wolfie, and Coach, we have always been the pioneers of Itzgal, and Cardi M is too. Well, Cardi M came in a little late in the game, but like you came a little late in the game. But I do like that we know this as for a fact. Like you put him anywhere, anywhere, he'll be money. I believe that he should win the championship and Evolve before he goes to the main roster. But what are your thoughts on the Studometer? Kit Wilson a 0, and that as well, EOD. Like should he go up before he wins a belt for those delts, or just going up?
So for the Studometer, well, Kit, at least you weren't the lowest score. That belongs to the Chewy, because he raked them not even on the scale. I think he said, but
yes.
Oh yeah, and it's Gal. If you're watching this on YouTube on the WWE page, this is not a joke. I just saw this today. They have Kit Wilson, his theme song, on loop for almost 4 hours, continuous loop.
What?
On the page? They had. Yeah, I guess it was live at one point.
I saw that earlier before we went live. I saw that it came in location on my phone.
Yeah, 4-hour loop of his theme song. But yeah, I thought this was good. And for the belt, for the Evolve Championship, I'm gonna say no, not for the Evolve Championship, only because until he shows a little bit something else. Right now, I see him more like as a comedy act that can actually wrestle. So to me, just lean into that, just like they used to do like an Attitude Era. Not everybody has to have a belt. You could be look at R-Truth, even though he's had the tag titles and stuff like that. And I think it was like an IC champ or US champ.
Yeah, United States belt. Yeah.
But it's been a long time since R-Truth had a belt.
TNA and NWA World Champion.
Just WWE. Just because we're talking. We
will
know.
Put that out there, though.
Because if we get to see killings again, then we could talk. We really talk about it. But just because of the comedy, because he wasn't a comedy act when it was Ron Killings.
Yeah, so, we got Ron Killings for one night recently, and then all of a sudden, R-Truth made them miss their flight.
Yeah, so as a comedy act, like they would be perfect together. It's like something to do, doesn't require a title. And I think Kit Wilson, I didn't even think about it, but that's like the perfect foil for him with the current gimmicks that they both have right now. So like, actually, he's one of those funny characters that he doesn't really need NXT. If you're just going to use him like in that aspect, you could kind of just call him
send him up.
Yeah, send him up, or have him appear every now and again so people get used to his face and everything before you call him up officially. That's kind of what they've been doing with the NXT people, like kind of bring them up every now and again just so they can get used to him. You know what? It was funny. It was good. It was a good segment.
That it's Gall. If you're listening to this, you can tag us if you want and say this. Like just putting out the fact that he can do like you hear the 80s like gym music intro montage in the background. You just see it's Gall. You don't see his face. You just see him doing squats and delts like that. That's the way you bring him up. Like who the hell is this guy that we just see with glasses? Like that's how you bring him up in the main roster. And then what he does is that he's scheduled to fight, let's say Kit Wilson, right? So before Kit Wilson even comes out, or Kit Wilson comes out, he does a video package on the Titantron. Hey, by the way, we're gonna do a Studometer before we go out. Right there, you make fun of him, you become the villain, or you become the baby face that they make. Like that's the point that you can do with It's Gall. He is money. Cappuccino Jones can sell millions of those fucking named coffee cups.
Exactly. Yeah. And nationwide, even worldwide, the number one beverage is coffee. Come on.
Yep.
Yes.
Everyone
buy
loves
coffee.
coffee.
Jack
I don't
Cartwheel.
drink coffee, but I'll buy coffee.
Dude, Jack Cartwheel, Mexican people. No, but hear me out, EOD. Jack Cartwheel, you get those little standing like things that you press a button and the guy just cartwheels like continuously. Like boom, that's it. That you
yeah,
can sell money like Jack Cartwheel cartwheels for, you know what I'm talking about? Like, just,
yeah.
like,
I know
boom,
you're talking about.
cartwheel,
Yeah.
like,
Or
that's
you could
money.
do like, or you could do fidget spinners.
I was just about to say
Keychains
that.
with Jack Cartwheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
And you
that.
can spin it. A spinner belt with Jack Cartwheel in the middle.
The cartwheel.
Yep.
Yo,
With
that would be
that.
crazy.
Oh my god, I
that
love
would work
that.
too.
Oh my god, I love this. That would work, but that's what I mean. You can make money off these wrestlers. It's gall. You
Literally.
can make money off. Well, you can make money off Wendy. Like, look, before we get to the main event, because the main event is just 3-on-3. You can make money off Shanta Monroe's mirror. You can make money off Carmen Petrovic's sword. You can make money off not Wendy Chu anymore because Wendy Chu's normal. Jackson Drake, Dr. Thirst pants. You can make Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes like little fake ass Ken dolls.
Dr. Thirst Speedo. I bet.
Yeah, dude, you know people will buy
Man.
Dr. Thirst Speedo. You know that shit,
Yeah.
and not the ones that you don't want to see the Speedo, the bad ones,
Yeah.
like the bad ones. But either way, yes, go. Oh god, I'm going on track. ladies and gentlemen.
Real,
Main
man.
event time. Yeah, go on, Terrell. I don't want to talk anymore about Dr.
We need Alex and Cardium on merch or the head of merch or something, man. You can make so much money off these people in Evolve that it's crazy. They could go to NXT and the main roster literally right now, and it'll be money.
Yes.
For real.
Aaron Rourke, box of glitter. Would Aaron Rourke specifically like pick that box of glitter and you can just open up it? Boom, right there.
Yeah.
Cunningham hats. Like
PJ
dude, like, he had
Vasa.
the cowboy hat. T. Wilder, yeah, PJ Vasa.
Yeah,
like
the hand
here's
signs,
symbol.
like the hand signs. You
The
can
hand
have the
sign.
little
Yeah.
the foam hands. The foam hands.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because then they can
Come
move
on,
them.
man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that. We're making money for you guys, Evolve, and you guys can do it for yourself, honestly. But either way,
They about
main
to
event
steal
time.
it.
Chewy Martinez. You can have a megaphone.
Yep.
Or jean jackets.
Oh my god! I'm gonna hold myself in contempt and not say anything more about Chewy because we get to the main event.
jackets.
Chewy, let us get some free Evolve tickets, man. This is all kayfabe.
No,
Don't take it
I would
seriously.
love that. Okay, no, I have to say it. No, Chewy Martinez jean jackets that are flame proof, waterproof, smell proof, everything proof because that's what he uses every day for all of his life. Main event time. Vanity Project versus Rourke, Eli Knight, and Cappuccino Jones. Vanity Project comes out. Robert Stone does do the same thing that we saw last week. Like, Vanity Project is here.
Not quite as intense, but yeah.
Jackson Drake is here.
Whoa.
Like VP, like he didn't do it this week. Like I think, like, and he did share our story last week of the video. But I will say he was calm. I want to respect the fact that these are all tapings. They brought Peter Rosenberg last episode. We did clip that, talked about the 6-7 reference. Like I bet you're gonna say a 6-7 reference next. This episode in the main event, Robert Stone said 6-7, 6-7. I'm like, you fucking ass. I mean, nothing against you, Robert Stone, but read the reference, read the room, dude.
No, okay. I saved all the commentary from this match because it was kind of golden. Okay, for starters, Rosenberg thinks Ricky Smokes is annoying because he sticks his tongue out.
Yes.
To quote, I find the tongue wagging annoying and the fake Tony Ayo ripoff dance.
Oh
annoying.
yeah, thank you. That was a G unit.
Yeah.
Fucking reference. I was like that.
And then Stone is like, and drinking from fake cups of coffee isn't annoying. And then Rosenberg's like, no, I think it's kind of cool.
Yes.
And then what else? Okay. So Rosenberg asks Stone, did you ask Jackson Drake what Dr. Thirst means? And Stone's like, why he knows style, we don't, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then later on,
He brought the 6-7 reference.
the 6-7 thing. Okay, there's one more. Rosenberg is like, by the way, have they let you hang out in their room yet? And then Stone is like, you mean the dorm? Yeah, that's between me and them. He's like, what happens in there stays in there, Peter.
Oh my god,
I forgot about that.
I do audio
Oh my
clips. Shout out to
God.
Cardi. I'm getting those clips and quotes. VP wins. Hear these thoughts. Your thoughts on rating of the match. I give the match. I'll say this quick. I'll say I give this match a. Actually, it was an A. It felt like the first episode of Evolve all over again. Just hanging out. Aaron Rourke was just.
It was fun.
Aaron Rourke was doing some real boots and some real shit to some wrestlers. I'm like, you were just getting snug with those kicks and
He
punches,
did another
bro.
ass slap too. That was
Yeah.
Which one did he do?
Oh, yeah.
To the, who
Yeah,
did he
he
give it
did.
to?
Captain
Ricky
Hill.
Smokes?
Yeah.
He gave it to Ricky
Oh, Ricky
Smokes?
Smokes. He did
Yeah,
Ricky
it's Ricky
Smokes.
Smokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
It was Ricky.
But
It was
I
Ricky
like
Smokes
the
because I remember
flair
Ricky
he
Smokes
has this
hit
match. He's
the.
really like
Yeah.
I don't know. I like him.
You hit the what?
Ricky Smokes. He did the people's eyebrow. Looking at him
Oh,
crazy
good.
when he did it. Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bitch.
True variant.
I'm not ambiguous. All right,
Like,
but
did
either
you do
way.
that?
Yeah.
Did you really just do that?
Oh my god! That's, again, Aaron Rourke could be money. Do it. Imagine doing it at the Ricky Saints, and then Ricky Saints does the pose. Like,
Oh, and
push
even
my butt.
that's another person. Aaron
Sorry,
Rourke,
it's our
man.
debut. Sorry, my bad.
Aaron Rourke sunglasses, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The 3D glasses.
The freaking the feather scarf thingy. See, man,
Yep.
that's money, man. Evolve is nothing but a bunch
That is
of
money.
future merch sellers, bro.
Yep. Evolve
Oh,
is a bunch
shit.
of future merch sellers. Yeah.
Oh,
He said it. The Aaron Rourke feathered boa that he had, that's freaking money as well.
She's
Again,
in TNA
everything
now.
that they were wearing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I just saw.
Is it, well, who's in TNA right now? I'm not
Sonya
watching TNA.
Deville.
Who's in the TNA?
Yeah,
Sonya
What-
Deville.
Oh, Sonya
what
Deville?
Daria, yeah,
Good
what
for
Daria
her.
Ray. Yeah,
Daria.
Daria
she
Ray,
goes by
but-
her real name or her first name, I guess.
Huh? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I
that's
get
fine,
it though.
yeah.
Like shout to Sonya Deville. No,
For
like
real.
before we continue, like shout to Sonya Deville. Like, oh, but either way, WWN Eva Lise might be signed to the ID program coming
Oh,
soon,
yeah.
and she'd be planning luck.
Ooh.
That
Oh,
also
really?
is a thing as well. Like that is
she did not
yes.
beat her because they fought her. They fought the next day on Sunday. She did not beat
Yeah.
her.
Ah,
Despite the fact
damn.
that they locked
Dang.
up and everything. It was for the championship.
They did.
Yes. So I
didn't
hope
know
she
that.
comes to evolve. But either way,
That'd be great.
hear these thoughts. Your thoughts on rating of the match.
Yeah. I agree with you. I thought it was A. It felt fun. I just had to try to survive some of those like cringy puns during the commentary with the 6'7" part and the dorm room and stuff. It was funny to laugh at, but at the same time, I shook my head so many times during that match. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Aaron Rourke, like in the ring, he took a lot of crazy bumps. He took a lot of crazy stuff in there. But that guy is so enthusiastic and everything like that. Like it's always funny to watch him wrestle in the ring and just him come out to the ring and do what he does. But overall, the match was a whole lot of fun to watch.
Okay. Terrell, go ahead.
Yeah, this main event was pretty cool. Very entertaining. Commentary team definitely had me give it an A+, just because the match itself plus commentary was the perfect fusion. Fusion is the only word I could come up with because I just found out something about Superman and Shazam today. But I saved that for a different video. Okay, so basically I used that reference because Shazam and Superman in the current comic book somehow got a hold of the earrings from DBZ. We don't know what that means, but they have a pair of earrings now. And when they fused together, they had a blue and orange Superman suit with a lightning bolt in the middle. Just had to put that out there. But
Is it
yeah,
actual earrings from Dragon Ball Z, or is it just like
yes,
their own version?
it's literally the same earrings. Yes, the same earrings.
Oh,
And when Shazam and Superman fused together, the suit is a blue and orange Superman suit with a lightning bolt behind the S. Is dope.
They will put
Gotta
one
see
of
what
the
you
referencing Goku.
Yeah,
though.
so I was like, so are we finna see a crossover? Hopefully, because they doing a lot of crossovers with Marvel and DC.
Yeah, I think April,
But
Marvel one.
yeah, I give it an A+. Yeah, man. Shout out to Aaron Rourke, man, coming out there doing his thing as well. He is like the Gold Dust or the Ricky or the Rico of the,
Rico, yeah.
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 That's what's crazy.
Okay. No, yeah, I was gonna say one thing about the commentary before we continue. Shout out to the commentary in this episode, honestly, especially for the second match with Timothy and Charlie. because honestly, it carried that match. Like,
yeah, it was a long
it gave the
match.
match the context it needed, because otherwise it would have just been a lot of silence. So, but yeah, I wanted to say that. CJ, go ahead.
Yeah, it was a fun match. I enjoyed it, and yeah, the commentary was just wilding throughout this whole match. But yeah, I get a match at A also. It was a pretty good fun match. Like I said, just like the first few episodes of Evolve, just having fun.
Damn, she in TNA too?
Sorry, that's why my mouth dropped. I was like, oh, she in TNA now too?
Who else is in TNA?
Lena Black.
Core Jade.
Oh, really?
NXT. Yeah.
Core Jade.
Man.
Core Jade and TNA, she just fucking retired.
Bro, they wildin' out. They wildin' out.
She unretired.
Yo, they taking advantage of those Rascal checks, right? They sent them over to AEW and got it. Got 10 other people.
What they did was made some room. They made some room. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Wow.
They salary cap
all
free.
those people that are following her are gonna follow her in TNA. That's followers. That's smart. That's numbers.
Didn't she used to work at TNA before?
No, dude, she was in NXT. And then she was
she
was
was
in TNA a couple times, and then she went back to NXT and got fired.
Yeah, you remember Core Jade? She's the one that got into it with Thea Hill over Harlem Lewis. What? Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, if that's in real life, though.
She was okay. I mean, she just got hurt all the damn.
Okay, yeah. God saw Cartier's face. She was looking like. Cartier was looking like, wait, did that happen on TN? Wait, did that happen on NXT? Did that happen?
What episode was that?
What episode was that?
Was that on Deadline?
Yeah, that's some real life drama shit. No, I feel like I vaguely remember though. Cora Jade was on TNA before she was on it.
Yeah, she was a little bit.
So
she was
went
kicking
back
ass.
to TNA.
Yeah, she was fighting. Yeah. I forgot who she was feuding with while she was coming over there.
Roxanne. I know she was tag team partners with Roxanne Perez.
I'm trying to remember who she was messing with over there.
Yeah, because she was feuding with somebody before they released her. I forgot who it was though.
It was on TNA.
Oh yeah, I don't remember her last feud.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. When you're ready, EOD, share your thoughts.
It was to me, it was a really good match. I'm gonna give it an A also. And work. Oh, a little thing. Aaron worked because I watched the ID showcase, and he kind of worked heel. So imagine the same gimmick, but he's working heel, so it was like more aggressive. I mean,
I wouldn't mind that.
I'll be good.
Rourke,
Aaron Rourke is a heel.
Yeah,
he wasn't a heel, but he was working heel because he was fighting Cappuccino Jones for the ID championship. So he was kind of working heel for that match, and so he was like very aggressive, but still doing the same stuff that he normally does, but just aggressive. So not a lot of the fun factor, but all the same moveset. So I was like, okay, he's showing that he can do more than just be the good guy. But yeah, Ricky Smokes. I feel bad for him a little bit because when I think of Vanity Project, I think of him as like the last member of Vanity Project for some reason. Because Brad Bailey, I think, has got better mic skills than him. But they're starting to let him talk a little bit more and everything. So I kind of like that. But his wrestling moves like Swipe White as a tag team. They just need to get even though they usually win on Evolve and everybody, they just lose all the time on NXT. But yeah, they show why they're the boys and everything. It was a really good match. Everybody was able to show their stuff. Eli Knight just kind of looks like a shorter version of Javon Evans, like some of the moves that he does, because he's kind of bouncy too. He's just not as tall. But yeah, like I said, it was an A. I know you're gonna talk about the after, and that's why y'all will realize why the first match wasn't the main event like we thought it was gonna be an event. As soon as that happened, I was like, okay, something's gonna happen after this main event. So, but it was an A. Like, so I liked it and everything.
Okay. Who's next?
Post match. 98 degrees or 97.5 degrees comes out. They're talking about like, hey, that you expect me to go attack you and just, have a match next week. That's what you expect me to do. But I'm not going to do that. So in 2 weeks, you're going to fight Keanu Carver, Harley Riggins, and Jackson Presley in a 3-on-1 match. Then next week, you're going to fight me for the championship. So January 28th will be the match between Cam Hendricks. I think it was a 3-on-1 match on January 28th. And then at the end next week, after that will be Cam Hendricks versus Jackson Drake for the title. Next week, before we get to the Cowboy, I know I'm not missing him. Before we get to the Cowboy, they did announce that next week is going to be Marcus Mathers versus Braxton Cole. That will be next week. That's one. The second match,
Braxton Cole was. Oh yeah,
he was there. He was 97 point. He was the 0.5 degree. He was that guy. So after that, the second match, I have to actually have to save it here. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I got it saved right here. But the booty. Here we go. And the second match is going to be Carmen Petrovic versus Kelly Armstrong next week. That's next week, right? So we got Carmen versus Kelly next week, and Braxton versus Marcus Mathers. Now, after that was announced, Cardi saw this person and did this. Tate Wilder, yes, you did. Tate Wilder was in the back, I guess, and he says these words before Tubi says, "You know what? We don't need to see his face anymore. I guess I'm doing this alone." And they cut the black by Tubi standards. Now, Cardi M, your thoughts on the post match when 98 Degrees have set up everything 3-on-1 against Jackson Drake by himself, 97.5, and the fact that Tate Wilder. And every time I say his name, you do this. Stands alone.
Okay. My exact reaction when I saw Tate Wilder is.
Will we press the button again?
I don't remember what the fuck I said. It was something like, "Where have you been?" I don't know, something like that. We hadn't seen him in ages, and he comes out for 5 seconds at the end of the episode. So that was my reaction. What else?
What are your thoughts on the 97.5 Degrees booking the match in 2 weeks? In 2 weeks, 3-on-1 against Jackson Drake,
yes,
Keanu,
yes,
Jax, and Harley.
Yes, I'm excited for that. No, that's it. I have my highlights to overall for the show, but overall, I am just curious who they're gonna give the belt to when the time comes.
You know who it is. It's Hendricks. I'm not saying it for. I ain't saying it for you. I'm just saying it's gonna be Hendricks. I don't know why they picked him, but they picked him. But my thoughts. Great ending. Great showing of character. The fact that Cam Hendricks and the 97.5 Degree Boys minus Keanu Carver. You can keep spitting up beer.
I think that's a radio station.
It is here in Puerto Rico. That's why I keep saying 97.5. It's actually 96.5. I love that thing. It's all salsa and religious songs. But I didn't want to say that I get copyright here in Puerto Rico. But the fact that these guys are setting up the match and he automatically. And the thing I want to say about this though, and we'll talk about this right now before we leave. What are your thoughts of a male-dominated society of the fact that there's only matches made for men in 2 weeks? They didn't think about any of the women. The PC control everything. Why can't the PC say hey, some PC women come down and beat some fucking Evolve women's asses?
Well, who's to say there won't be a surprise match in the next couple of weeks?
That's not a surprise. I'm sorry. Did I just cough? I apologize. I meant Ariana Grace.
Kendall Gray, Wendy Chu?
Not yet. Well, maybe. But okay, let's go around the board. Hear these thoughts. Your thoughts on on the ending. Tate Wilder by himself and no women matches as of now.
Okay, so yeah, as far as was it 97.5 degrees FM? Is that what you calling them? As far as that whole situation with them, I thought it was pretty good. The way Cam set the whole thing up with the whole handicap match situation, that was smart on his end. I don't know when the last time we actually seen a handicap match in WWE period, but I thought that was a smart way of going by that and saying I'm going to face you after you get destroyed by at least Keanu Carver being in the ring. That's already scary by itself. But going to be interesting to see how they handle the whole situation and with Cam getting the title and if anyone in his group is going to turn on him because they want to go after that title. I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty interesting ending. And as EO said that it makes sense why the first match didn't get a lot of time and why it wasn't the main event of the show.
Okay, Jerome.
Oh yeah, post match was pretty wild. Hey man, Jackson Drake, we know you Dr. Thirst, but the Carolina Reaper is still tucked inside, man. And what we need for you to do is come out on top, man. We need the Carolina Reaper to make it out of this some way, somehow. Okay. But if you get beat to a bloody pulp, then I'm all for that too, because I wouldn't mind seeing that. No, I'm playing. But no, all jokes aside though, Tate Wilder being by himself backstage is actually pretty funny because I've been seeing him hang out with people backstage in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. And as far as with not having female matches, that's pretty weird. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have Evolve and not have the women showcase their skills. What is wrong with y'all, man? But that's my thoughts on that.
Of course, I'd say that. See, Wolfie, your thoughts on the post match and Tate Wilder being alone. Finally.
Yeah, it was kind of odd seeing him at the end of that segment too. But yeah, that match they had made for him going against all three of them next week is wild. Like, I don't just say how you gonna get out of this unless Vanity Project Swipe Right come out there at least try to help him out a little bit, but I don't know. They might still get the upper hand on it. But what was dang. The women's matches, yeah, it's kind of odd that they didn't put that on there. Cause they could have put Carmen and Callie match on there since they had teased that down that episode. So they should have made that as a match this next week. So I don't know why they ain't not got no women on there. So it's kind of weird, but yeah. Look forward to see what they can do.
I hope they give women's matches in 2 weeks because again, like I want like someone from Evolve, like someone from NXT come down, like or so it's just someone that's in Evolve that's a PC character. The thing is, in the women's roster in terms of PC, there's not a lot. There's a lot of ID women in Evolve, except for Nikita and Wendy. And and Callie and okay, wait. In the sense that there's a lot of PC, but they're all
You're
like
making some bold statements.
No, I'm making some bold statements. I'm sorry for that. The fact that there's a lot of PC people, but they're all mixed up in storylines. Like Layla and Mason are doing their shit with Nikita and Ariana Grace, and Kendall and Callie are doing their own damn thing, and freaking Nikita is crazy. So like. You can't really count her for anything. She's like the damn Joker.
She's spiritual.
She's the damn Joker. with this button forever. Sorry to hear these thoughts.
It's not terrible. It's just I was expecting when it happened. I was like,
I know.
It's getting funnier every time I see it.
I know it is a wonderful gesture of comedy. But EOD, your thoughts on the post match? Tate Wilder being alone and no women matches as of right now being announced for 2 weeks.
All right. Well, I'll address the women's matches first because they still got 2 weeks to announce something. Just because they announced this thing doesn't mean they announced the whole show. Because like week to week, I don't even know all the matches that's going to be on the show, honestly. So like maybe right before, usually announce a match or two. Sometimes they'll have a pop-up match. But yes, I'm not too worried about that. I don't think they're gonna only have like 2 matches on that show. They'll probably announce something maybe next week, depending on what happens with the Carmen situation in Cali. Maybe they'll announce a match based off of that for the following week. Who knows? If I was Cam, though, the smartest thing would have been to do was issue, okay, when we're in control in 2 weeks, we're gonna have still have the handicap match. But then and then for the main event, me and you for the championship. That's what I would have done. Because if you control the match, you can make them wrestle twice in one night. But yeah, his delivery was a little bit off for me. I don't know if y'all got that. Cam's delivery was like it was just kind of off. But the thing that I was more surprised about everything is the Vanity Project turning face for the last couple of weeks on Evolve because. When you hear something like that, you kind of feel bad for them. Like, what? It's like the tables have turned on the Vanity Project because we know 98.5 degrees, they're not the good guys in this situation. So I was like, wow. I'm like, I think the Vanity Project's going to be faces for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
shocked. But yeah. But I thought it was a good way to end the show. And like I said, when that started, I was like, okay, the PC guys, they probably gonna do something, announce when they're gonna take over the show, because I was like, yeah, I thought that was definitely gonna be the main event. So I was like, well, that's in this like this match. This match kind of just took place out of nowhere, also, unless they announced it like right on Twitter beforehand. But like if you're just watching the show, it looked like they just set up that match for the main event, like at that time, like kind of like they do Raw. So yeah, so I'm not worried. I think they'll have a women's match on the in 2 weeks too. I'm not worried about that. So but yeah, it was a good way to end it. Oh, and Tate.
Okay.
I guess Tate
Yeah.
was because he was with the whole ID PC war, but now he's kind of, I guess, doing his own thing now. So I don't know. So I don't know what's going on with Tate, but it looks like he's still going to be a face going forward. So
Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention, I do think the Vanity Project turning babyface would be a good turn. The one thing I forgot to mention is, I believe it was Peter Rosenberg said during the match, "Oh, I think that Ricky Smokes is underrated."
Yeah.
And did we mention that? Did we talk
No,
about
you
that?
didn't say
No.
that. Keep going.
Yeah, because and then Peter Stone is like, they're going back and forth on whether that's a compliment or not. But yeah, Peter Stone ultimately says like, oh, VP is a stacked group, and it's easy to forget about the third member. So Ricky Smokes adds a lot to the group. So I don't know, like I could like seeing them as a baby face in a different environment.
How can you make baby faces out of freaking pretentious? Sorry, keep going.
No, sorry, I
remember
was
something?
like, my girls Zarya and Soruka on the TV. They're at TNA, right?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right.
Ow.
There has to be you have to get like Dusty Rhodes from the Graves, R.I.P. You have to get Vince Russo and just every booker that you have ever confidently respected to put away to make them baby faces. How are you going to make three guys who have openly said that they're just having sex with girls just for the cute ones and staying away from the uggos? Shout out to Forbama Shore for that one. Okay, sure. But I want to say this, though. I know. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember this guy?
I want to know what's in this backpack.
Oh.
He has been cited in a power slap match. I'll send it to the group later on, where he slapped the crap out of somebody, knocked them out one slap, first attempt, and then said this, and it scared Cardala and myself. Release me! Release me! I'm like, and I wrote down, we miss you, Jordan. I wanted to say that.
Yeah.
Terrell, we'll go kind of counterclockwise. Final thoughts of the show. We love you, Jordan.
I'm gonna give the show a B+. It was a pretty decent show. Like I said, the opening, I wish the match was a little bit longer, but it closed off in a solid way and leaving us with the cliffhanger with Tate Wilder. He's still in the middle of, what should he do? What shall he do?
Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a B+ too. And as far as the time and everything with the first match, not only that, I guess I was a little disappointed because I invited a lot of people who don't watch Evolve to watch it because I'm like, y'all saw Kendall Gray at Deadline, right? You saw her. You're gonna have a really good match. It's gonna be a long, good match. And they all text me, was like, yo, this match is only 5 minutes. What are you talking about? So it kind of made me look bad. Okay. And then we had the 5-hour match in the middle, and then we had the match at the end. Was a whole lot of fun. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good show. As usual with Evolve, they don't have bad shows. So I think this one was a B+ for me too.
Okay.
But I always recommend people to go to the very beginning, man. It's only 43 episodes. It's not that far along. You could literally bench watch it. I had
he says not One Piece.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, you can't binge watch One Piece, man.
No, No,
That's
for
crazy.
anyone watching, for anyone watching for the first time right now, and if you want to watch some good matches, look up these matches. Kylie Ray versus Wendy Chu, table, like it was just a crazy match with Legos. Look up Kendall Gray versus Kendall Gray versus Wendy Chu. Look up Kendall Gray versus Callie Armstrong. Look up. This is the funniest match ever. Look up Inoue versus Dante Chen. Look up Jamar Hampton versus Inoue. Look up freaking It's Gall versus Keanu Carver, which was not supposed to happen on that same night, and It's Gall opened his damn mouth and got murdered by Keanu Carver in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love It's Gall. We love you, but it was early Evolve. You didn't know any better. I get it.
I actually like
Ultimately,
the Diesels match versus the Adrenaline Drip match. Sorry. I actually
that
like
was
the
good.
Diesels versus Adrenaline Drip. Those matches are pretty good too. The tag matches.
The trio of matches all together, yes. The Adrenaline Drip versus the Diesels, all three of those matches together, great freaking match. The men's eliminator and the women's eliminator for the championship, great freaking match. Aria Bennett, we need you back because I found clips of you in the triple threat between Zeta Steel, shout out to Zeta Steel, Miss
Zeta.
the New World? Yeah, Zeta. Remember that joke I said that Bryce Donovan was trying to explain the New World to her, and she's like, "What's the New World?" Yeah, Zeta Steel was like Bryce Donovan was trying to be smart to her, but Zeta Steel was acting dumb and Evolve. I miss old, but shout out to Zeta Steel and AEW. But what I mean is that for all these people, they're doing great. Get the merch up. A+ for me. Because for me, this finale of the show, the match was long in the middle. I get it. There should have been a longer match for Kendall Gray versus PJ Voss and everything else. But like I said last week, Kendall Gray versus Wendy Chu is the path that needs to be gone. Okay, Voss loss, Callie loss. Y'all can't come up next week and say, "Well, I deserve a rematch. I didn't get pinned." No, we already did that with Chantel Monroe for like 10 episodes. We're not doing that again. We're not doing 10 episodes of her like complaining. That was Chantel's
I think Carmen made sure that's not going to happen.
Hell no.
When she gets pissed at somebody, it's like it's all about that person. So
exactly. I don't need. I honestly, for me personally, out of my soul, would like to have Wendy Chu win the belt, other than Carmen Petrovic. It's kind of leaning that way. Whatever, Shing. I mean, she gets her cake. She finally gets her cake because I said it before. Ashanti did her dirty. She was buried in NXT for about a year because of that. Now she's trying to do something new. Good for her. But Carmen Petrovic with the belt in it.
Now Petrovic probably got what she deserved. Remember, look at Dion Lennox now. Remember, he was all nice guy with the glasses that she did him dirty for Ashanti.
Yeah, but then
the man lost his mind.
Okay, but
crazy.
But EOD, when is Carmen's Tony D'Angelo's gonna pop out and foil her plans? Because Dion Lennox is like, I'm the greatest, I'm a badass, I'm about to have a fight with Joe Hendry. Tony D'Angelo's like, I never had any beef with you at all, Dion Lennox, and now I'm gonna make some. Because. But ladies and gentlemen, that was WWE Evolved episode 43 post review. I want to give a shout out to everyone here. If you hear these thoughts, please tell them your socials where they can find you. And thank you once again for passing by. One of the group, always inducted. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys can follow me on Hear These Thoughts, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That's about it.
Yeah. Terrell, say those words.
Oh yeah, man. You can find me and my fiance CJ Wolfie together. We are For Real Love on YouTube at For Real Love 15. You can literally search that username in the search tab and it'll be easy to find us. We have our separate link trees because we make solo content as well, man. And we just got word that Mike Santana is cleared, which means he has a title match tonight against Frank Kazarian. Oh man, I can't wait to see that. Oh yeah.
Okay. TJ Wolfie.
Yep. And you can follow me on my socials through my link tree, which is linktree/CJ Wolfie 15, and you can put on there, like and subscribe.
All right. EOD, tell them about you and your new channel.
All right, guys. You can follow me at EOD33 Wrestling Hub, or just go to my linktree /endofdays33. My new sports channel where I can show like live stuff, live like sporting events. That's EOD33 Sports, so it'll be easier for y'all to remember with the EOD33. But I also have other channels too, Nerd Nexus reviews and video game channel. But that's all on my linktree, so linktree /endofdays33.
Okay. Coach isn't here, so I'll try to be like Coach. Well, I'm Coach, and it's 4:00 in the morning where I am right now. So, Coach FCHW on YouTube, and thank you for passing by. And we are great people, and I'm a great person. I'm not gonna crap on you, Coach. Like you wake up at 3 or 4:00 in the morning to do this show. Like, there's no reason to crap on you. You are a great gentleman. Thank you. You're probably sleeping right now, nice and peacefully, and enjoying life. So wake up happy and understand that we love you. Alex Coquito and Alex Coquito, COQUITO, Rican Reactions on the road to 5,000. I'm missing like 600 followers, so I'll about to get there in like about 2 months. PWF Wrestling, get me to 100. They get me to 500 so I can go and get the super chats and all that wow crap. We have new videos out. We have the PWF appreciation video from Itzgal and the Chewy Martinez roast video at the same time. We have Red Sauce Roast from Adriana Rizzo Part 1 that just came out, talks about NXT and more. And if any wrestler makes videos online and just puts it out there, we got it on PWF Wrestling. Guaranteed. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Cardell and Mohammed, tell them where they can find you. I'm about to get slapped in the head. Here you go.
You can find me on Instagram at Cardell Mohammed, KARDALAMOHAMED. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
A new cat here named either Pickle Hunter or whatever the third one was. You want to say goodbye?
Go vote to my poll and pick what his name is.
Cubic.
I don't like that bitch head.
Yo, you and Terrell would be fucking badass friends. Yo, new cat and Terrell. Stay healthy.
I saw that you voted for Cupid.
I know. Stay healthy. Stay happy. It's Gall, Ferocious One, and this out.
Oh boy, he's got a fresh spray tan. He's looking like $1 million bucks right now. Guess who it is, dummies? It's Gal. With a massive shout out to the PUWF crew. We're talking Terrell, CJ, For Real Love, EOD Wrestling, Coach FCHW, and Cardi M. Oh yeah, you guys have been covering WWE Evolve since episode 1, and much more importantly, you've been talking about me. It's Gal. Every single week. Smart move, dummies. You know greatness when you see it, when you smell it, and right now it smells like mint condition. No competition. Oh yeah. I was also asked to rank Chewy Martinez on the Studometer. Am I seeing right? Listen, I looked at Chewy, I looked at the charts, and the Studometer doesn't even go that low. So Chewy's not even in the books. But I want to thank you guys for being fans of It's Gal. And don't forget, you got to keep it lean, keep it tight. The abs are blazing through the night. Oh yeah.